But so we get in, we go up, we get our tickets, like no problem. Like for some reason, I always have an issue at will call. Like they can't figure out that my name is Dare. It's always this weird thing, but they were very chill about it. They were so helpful. And we got in and it was just like herding cattle till we could get to the food court. Like packed. People were bumping into my mushroom hat, stepping on my stat. Like it was like very stressful at first. We were like, oh gosh, this is what happens when we run 30 minutes behind. Like,
Yeah.
this is what it's like, not knowing that it was sold out and super busy. But then we get in, we get our food, things are going great, and we head straight to the chimney cake stand. And I didn't really know what to expect with collaborating with a booth there, but they were so wonderful.
So wonderful.
They like let us watch them like in front of our eyeballs making the cake, which like obviously anyone can do through the scrim, but they let us like come back there. They like explained everything to us and like taught us like, oh, this is how we do this. And obviously we didn't do it ourselves with our hands because like, you know,
Health department, right?
Yeah, health department, obviously. But like they really like made it special for us. They like showed us like how they wind it up on the like rod that they cook it over. They did this cool little fire thing that was awesome. They explained to us that like you can have a vegan option, you can have like a caramel. There's like an apple strudel version, a caramel dessert version. There's some sort of like sausage hot dog version, hot dog, which was so good. Like they were just like, I don't know. I felt like they really cared and they really went out of their way to like not just treat it like, oh, you're just like another influencer coming here and filming stuff. They were so nice. They offered us water.
They let Dare go back and get a bunch of footage from within the booth, which I was not expecting that. I didn't think they were going to let us get like BTS access. And the inside of that thing is way bigger than what I had always thought just from being on the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm. And they seemed like really genuinely like a nice team.
Really nice people, yeah.
Yeah, like they were kind of like poking fun at each other a little bit and like they were making the dough and I did some little dumb thing where I'm like, yeah, make that dough, like dancing and just like they seemed really excited to have somebody back there that was like hyped, so then they were hyped.
Yeah.
Like it was just such a good group. They were like excited, happy to have someone there, not bothered by us. Like not once did they seem like, ugh, could you get out of the way? They were like just so polite, which normally you would expect, but it felt so nice. It felt like they really cared. So they gave us 2 chimney dogs, or I had a chimney dog, and then you had a chimney dessert.
Yeah, I had.
Right away?
Yeah, it was caramel with whipped cream, and that's the other thing too. Is I think even though they have like the preset menu options, they'll also build you whatever you want if they have the ingredients for it. You can mix and match whatever you want as long as they have it, and they'll just figure out a price and charge you for it. You know.
Oh, interesting. Even when they're busy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, I learned something new every day. But we stopped by there. We got our chimney food so that we could go film some content for them, which I literally never got a photo or a video of it, like in its good, pure form, because we were so excited to eat it. It's the one piece that I kind of missed, but it's all good. So we ran over to the Rogues Reef because that's literally our favorite place to go. We ran into the boggards that were there. They were camped out and like they were hugging us and saying hi and like, I don't know. It was so nice because like there are times where I, go back in my brain where it's like, we are fans of the band. We are here to see the band. We like the band. And like, I never expect them to do anything or like make us feel special, like
Right.
I don't know. I get in my head that there's like this barrier where it's like, they're the band, we're the fans. But they always treat us so well. Like they were asking, like one of them was asking me how I am because he probably saw all my skin issues. And was like asking me about that. They were just like, it's just so nice. Like it was such a good conversation. And that goes a long way when you're a fan of them, or when you're a fan of anyone. When they ask you how you are, what's new, congrats on your award, they were just, it was just so friendly and nice.
Well, I think too that, obviously, like you said, you've hired them to come and play at your birthday party. So you've crossed a little bit more of a friendship barrier there just by getting to know them for hiring them.
Yeah.
But I also feel like last year, after I dressed as Stork and after you dressed as one of the Merry Wives, it was going to go one of 2 ways. Either we were going to move into that next echelon where we're like, we're not just fans and maybe we're like getting to become friends with these people, or we're going to get banned because they think we're weird.
Yeah, they're going to think we're creepy.
It was one of the 2. And so, hey, I guess we're friends.
And we were sleep deprived that time too. Like we had just come back from our friend's birthday party in Vegas, drove overnight, like 3 a.m., 4 to 5 to 6 to get in the Ren Faire parking lot, slept till like 10, put on our like cosplays of them and we're like, this sounds like a smart idea. And luckily they didn't think we were weird.
Yeah, they were
Or
all
maybe they
about it.
did.
Yeah, like luckily the boggards are all about the bit like we are, so it's fine.
Yeah, they ran with it, didn't find it weird. I think the wives actually spotted us first last year
I
because
think
they
it
saw
was,
me
yeah.
matching Lady Darian. They saw me matching her. And
Did-
they were like, "Whoa." It was so funny.
Did you just have to think of the name?
It took
of
me a second.
The person that you were cosplaying when her name's very similar to yours? Is that
yeah, I
Darren was
mean-
cosplaying Darian and you had to think about it?
It is similar but very different.
Yeah.
It is different.
It's similar, yeah,
It's
it is.
like it's like Darlene. People think my name's Darlene or Dave, you know?
Okay.
Like meh. But anyways, yeah, so plus remember, like I am sleep deprived too. I
Right,
didn't get as
right.
much as or as less as you, but I got dirt in my face.
Good,
I feel
okay.
it. You could hear it in my nose. It's so stuffed. But regardless, they said hi. We were just kind of like chatting. Then they had their show, and we watched literally like 3 of the 4 of their shows. We watched, I think, all of the wives' shows because I thought the Boggards didn't have another one, so that was my fault. And I was like, no, because I would have watched all of them. But we bounced in between like the Rogues Reef, watching them, and then the Chimney Cake Stand. We went up to them while they were peak busy, filmed them being busy. Then they were like, do you want another? So they gave us more and they gave us water, which was really nice. And it was just like the perfect day in my mind of like what I want to do at fair.
And
know?
then you got handed like 3 or 4 fair favors right in a row, right at the end, as you were like trying to film content. It was just crazy how that many fair favors all happened all at once, you know?
I brought them to
Oh, you
remind
did?
myself.
Oh.
Yeah. So on my staff, maybe not the purple dinosaur though, but I'm going to add all the fair favors that I get. So that way I have like a collection of them, which would be fun.